Hello everybody, it's Fufu here, and today I am going to be looking at Z Me First, a really good Z move and potentially one of the strongest in the game, but we will look into that today. So first of all, I want to say why Me First is such a cool and interesting move, because a lot of people don't know the full extent of how it works. Basically, you have to move before the opponent, but if the opponent is going for an attacking move, you use that attacking move before the opponent. You basically steal their attacking move, and it gets more powerful, which is a bit that a lot of people don't know about. So I'm going to demonstrate that with two battles right now. I'll do it really quickly. Basically, I will show you my Mewtwo using Psychic right now, and you'll be able to see how much damage it does to my Tapu Lele, and then I will use Me First and steal Tapu Lele's Psychic. So here you can see it did about 56 damage, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, about 56 damage with the Psychic there. I'm now going to go into a new battle and we will see how much damage it does when Mewtwo uses Me First and Tapu Lele uses Psychic. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so here we are. I'm just sending out my Mewtwo and my Tapu Lele again. Gonna go for that Me First, and I just want to demonstrate the power boost to you before we move on to the Z move part of this video. So let us do this and see. We're comparing it to 56 damage from the previous turn. So I'll just go for a Psychic with my Tapu Lele, and we'll go for the Me First and see what happens. So you can see here, Mewtwo going for that Me First, really cool animation. Mewtwo's attack animations are awesome. Here's the Psychic, did 56 damage last time. This time it does a ton more. That did 90 damage. So that's like loads more. It's meant to do about 50% more damage, and I think that's meant to account for the fact that if you're stealing another Pokemon's move, a lot of the time you won't have same type attack bonus, so it basically replaces that. But in this case, we've got Psychic Terrain up, we've got Psychic Stab, so it's a very powerful move. But I just wanted to show you that. It's really cool. Me First, if you've got a fast Pokemon, you can get really quick attacks off with 50% power boost, which is pretty cool. I quite like it, and I want to play around with it a bit more. But what we're going to do now is look at the Z move, Z Me First. So I want to see if it also gets the 50% power boost. I've got a Psychium Z Mewtwo here. I'm going to set up another battle and go for a Shattered Psyche based off Psychic. And then what I'm going to do is give it the Normalium Z and see what happens when we try to use Z Me First. So I'll get the next battle set up now. Okay, so in this one, what we're going to do is just go for the Shattered Psyche based off Psychic for my Mewtwo to get a baseline damage of how much it's doing, and then we're going to see if we can get that 50% damage boost with Z Me First. So we'll just go straight for the Psychic with my Tapu Lele because it really doesn't matter, and we'll go for that Shattered Psyche with my Mewtwo just to see how much we're doing. So yeah, let's have a look at this. The Shattered Psyche animation going off. I really don't like shiny Mewtwo. It's such a shame because Mewtwo is such a badass Pokemon, but the green is just weird. I don't like it. So anyway, here's the Shattered Psyche. How much damage is it going to do to Tapu Lele? We do resist, but I have a feeling it's still going to do a lot of damage. So that right there did a ton of damage. That did, what, 108 damage. Actually, not that much more than the Z Me First Psychic, though, which is really, I mean, the normal Me First Psychic, which did 90. That did 108 damage, so that's our comparison. I'll now go for Z Me First and show you exactly what it does. Okay, so now we are going to look at Z Me First, and this is one really cool Z move. For those of you who don't know, it's actually a status Z move, not an attacking Z move, so you get a +2 speed boost from using this move, which is awesome, but it also has its normal effect of stealing the opponent's move. Not only that, if the opponent is going for an attacking move, you don't just steal their move, you actually turn it into the Z move version. So that's why we did Shattered Psyche last time. We're now going to try and steal Tapu Lele's Psychic, turn it into a Shattered Psyche, and I want to see if it gets that 50% damage boost that normal Me First does for attacks. So let's just go for a Psychic with my Tapu Lele, and we'll go for that Z Me First with my Mewtwo, and you'll see how awesome this Z move is. If it does get that 50% damage boost on top of it being a Z move, this is potentially the most powerful Z move in the game. It's very, very strong. So that is pretty cool. Let us see. So you saw that it just stole the Psychic from Tapu Lele, turned it into Shattered Psyche. Is this going to do 50% more damage than the normal Shattered Psyche because it was stolen with me first? Or is it not? Let us have a look. And it actually does slightly more, but that's definitely not 50% more damage. So it did 108 damage last time. This time it did 120. So it does 12 extra, but that's probably just normal damage variation. We should be seeing like a complete knockout of Tapu Lele if it gets that 50% me first boost, which it obviously doesn't. So that is a shame. It means that me first isn't one of the most powerful offensive Z moves in the game, and anyway it would be quite situational when it would be. But it does mean that it doesn't take away from how awesome the Z move is, because +2 speed on any Pokemon is just great in general. But you also have the chance of getting an extra attacking Z move, which is incredible. So it's a status Z move that can have a very powerful Z move anyway. But what's really cool is that with the +2 speed from Z Me First, you then are very fast and can still use Me First and get that 50% damage boost on the attacks that you might want to try to steal. So I think it's a really cool Z move to try out. Unfortunately, it doesn't get the 50% damage boost on Z moves, but it still is very strong and I like it. That's going to be all for today. I hope you learned something and I hope that you might try Me First after watching this video. All that's left to be said is I've been foofootoo, you've been awesome, and hopefully see you next time. Goodbye.